What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Mcree, and I just wanted to kind of do a video because people ask me this opinion all the time, and it's about being different. In general, there's people have different definitions of what different is. Different can be something like somebody changing something, one thing, and of an element of a genre of music, and to keeping stuff the same, which could be very effective. And then there's different as in just doing a whole totally different, your own type of thing in general, where you're not trying to be like anybody else or whatever, and your music is just kind of like, what is the freaking word for that? Unique. So basically, I arrived upon this kind of theory because I'm different. I really do feel that I'm a different type of person. I know it hasn't really been reflective of that as far as my videos on this channel when it comes to like the tutorials, but in general, when you're teaching something in general, it calls for a reference. So in large, secrets of Metro Boomin and the TM88 music theory have been about basically how to approach people's different styles of music, and both of those producers in their respected fields are different, though the general genre is trap. And then if you look at trap, you could just say it is Dirty South. And then, just going from Dirty South, you can even reference all the way back to New York City, where you have people like African Mabata and LL Cool J, which is somebody just off the top I'm just thinking of, that had that kind of the flavor that kind of spun into what we're listening to music now, to even DJ Magic Mike. Shout out to DJ Magic Mike, that have done this type of genre of music that I'm at, that I love, and the show boys that I love, that where I it kind of developed me as a producer, a music producer, and in his respective value. Same thing with DJing. Like, you have your regular DJ was just a personality on the radio just talking like I'm doing right now, in between the time slots where he wasn't playing no music, or it might be a radio show in which no music is played at all, and they're considered a DJ. And even that has been redefined over the years when you look at people like my idols, personal idols, which is like DJ Q-Bird to DJ Jazzy Jeff to DJ Magic Mike again, to even DJ Cash Money and A-Tracks as well. We just look at people in their individual ways, and the X-Men, which is a DJ group, and Rock Radar, which is probably one of my favorite all time favorites as well. To even what's your boy? Dang, I can't think of his name. He's from Miami. DJ Craze. Now, like all the people I had named, they're different, but they're pretty much the same in their respective values. But yeah, in general, I have an EP that's coming out soon, and it's going to be very different because it's not going to be just regular trap music or anything like that. It's going to be kind of showing off like my scale of music in general, because my firm belief is that music comes full circle. And what I mean by full circle is that there's something, every genre, that appears in music, it reaches this point, it borrows from something old, and then it changes one or two things, and it becomes something new. Kind of like how rock and roll became heavy metal, which it had guitars, and then, which rock and roll was supposed to be like a simpler version of blues, and blues is supposed to be a simpler version of jazz. But yeah, if you really pay attention to how music works, you know that everything comes first full circle. Like, everything reaches its stem point, and then it just either apexes or reaches its climax, and people just not care anymore, or if people still care and they just care for that genre of music, and then something else is added or something is subtracted, and it makes something new. And that's always been like a personal goal of mine, in general, even on this channel, even on tutorials or whatever, because I mean, I'm going to switch to other things just to show that I am different and I can do many things. I'm a jack of all trades, but I'm kind of like a master of none. if that makes sense to anybody, is that that I'm multifaceted. I can really kind of approach things, and that's basically what you have to do if you really want to make a career out of music. Is that you got to actually understand how music works in its particular genres if you want to accede or kind of reach your climatic point in your career. And I mean, it's very important. I mean, there's no way around it, because one of the worst things, and it's kind of like a curse word in music, is being called a one-trick pony. And what a one-trick pony is that you basically can only do one thing and you can't do anything else about anything else outside of that. Now, is that necessarily a bad thing? No, it's not. You can be the best trap producer, and and be known as the best trap producer, but however, that's not gonna it's going to be kind of hard for you to define yourself within that particular, when you define yourself in that particular genre. So, it's kind of like, it's one of the things that producers kind of struggle with, including myself. So, pardon me, I'm just checking a text message because I actually have somebody come into the studio to work with me. And but yeah, I mean, so it's kind of like you have to enlighten yourself to being that person, that guy that's gonna actually either define or redefine music. So yeah, it's very, very important that you do such things, and soon you're gonna see my dog run to the front door and scream and bark. That's because that's what dogs do. I mean, it's my favorite. It's my little buddy, but I just want to leave everybody with that thought, because, the thing about that makes music beautiful is that it's always changing, and that it has it expresses that particular person's emotions, that and really defines a human being to what they are. It's art. I mean, music is art. It's just like if I look at music same way I would look at a painting by two different artists. They both can paint the same thing, but it might come off a different way because they both have different feelings. And that's basically how music works in a nutshell. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to just have that thought or whatever. Hopefully everybody will watch, as many people will watch it. I would like to hear y'all thoughts on that. And just so in the comment section, just let me know how you feel how you feel you're gonna be different, because you always gotta consider that when you're trying to do music. You know what I mean? It's very, very important. It's a very important thing to actually give thought to when you're making tracks, and just kind of define yourself, because I mean, it's cool to replicate other people's styles and whatnot. And I don't have a problem with doing that, because you learn from what other people do, and then the whole basis of it is to kind of like just to imitate and then elevate. That is supposed to be the goal. And it's just like you might start off just doing stuff in FL Studio. Next thing you know, you're playing a guitar, and then you're doing all kinds of other things. It kind of leads. Everything's supposed to lead into each other to make something be elevated. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts here. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you have any comments, just leave it in the comment section. I would love to discuss this with you guys. I would love to see your thoughts and read it. And if this is your first video that you've seen by me, check out other videos, because I have more interesting discussions that I'm probably going to put into one playlist so everybody can actually see it, laugh and enjoy, and be mad at it. And also check out a documentary that I did on here. It's called The History of Trap Music. It's very good. That will probably be in the same discussion playlist as stuff like this. So I just want everybody to have just kind of see where my mind's at when it comes to me studying music and doing music. So yeah, check it out. It's your boy DJ Mcree, and I'm out. And I appreciate everybody for checking me out on this channel.